Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to a new video. In the last video we built this objectively insane gold farm, as you can see here, and this super sucker just to collect all the drops. Like I said, this gold farm is insane, and we built this kind of little sorting system for it. And then we also built this Enderman farm that you can see right here. Nice Enderman farm. That's not an Enderman farm. That's a Wither Rose farm. Yes, thank you for that. That's a Wither Rose farm. I know how to speak. Yes. Yeah, I've done some things off camera. I made some things off camera, actually. This is my test world. Welcome. So yeah, as you can probably see here, I have sketched up or built up a design for a bartering farm using piglins, using the gold that I get from the gold farm, which is an insane amount of gold. So yeah, this is the design for the bartering cells, plural, because these guys trade around, I think it's like 4,000 items per hour, and a hopper can take 9,000 items per hour, which means if I had 3 of these guys, the hoppers would fill up quite quickly, which is why I have this. So this is gonna be like I'm gonna have 3 of these, 3 of this entire thing, 1 here too, and 1 here too, but not in this world, of course. But yeah, the farm works by I send a minecart right here, a hopper minecart right here, and then the items get. Oh my god, I actually can't speak today. The gold gets distributed in these dispensers, and then I have this button to activate it once. I press this button, the redstone torches go off, and as you can see, it says dispenser failed. Okay, so let's say that I have a stack of gold blocks, gold ingots in this one. I press this button to activate it for the first time. The gold gets shot out, and when the piglin picks it up, it activates that pressure plate, which sends the signal down here and into that one again. And then you can see that works every time, and then the items get shut up here, and with a small little slime launcher, the items get shot along further, so that none of the items get stuck, because I can't use water streams and hoppers are too slow. So yeah, this is gonna be in like a layer design. So then the next ice line is gonna go here, probably, or a bit lower down, and then the third one here. Then the ice line is gonna, or the ice path is gonna loop around here, like this, and then storage system right here. In rough estimates. Yeah, this is what I'm currently really looking forward to. Blackstone, because Blackstone is such an amazing block. I love Blackstone. There are so many cool things that you can do with Blackstone. This design was inspired by the one Iskall uses in his Hermitcraft Season 7 gold farm. But I changed it up a bit so that it would fit my needs. Basically, the only thing I stole from him were these things, because I couldn't, for the life of me, figure out how to power this dropper with that pressure plate. So this is the only thing I stole. The rest I came up by myself. So yeah, link to his video down in the description, of course. And while you're down there, please leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, let's jump over to the main world and let's try to build these things. This is gonna be hell, isn't it, Pigstep? So I'm just gonna go collect some resources. Yeah, I'll see you when I've done that. And I'm back, and I have now collected up a quite substantial amount of blackstone, polished blackstone, some blackstone stairs, a bit of red stained glass, and some name tags. The pig slappers, because I couldn't figure out how to spell steppers, and I don't even know if that's a real word, but I have actually had some time to plan this out. Nembom did actually say that it was good to have around 7 hoppers for gold ingots, which is why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7 are all going to be for gold ingots, and then I'm going to have 1 for the heads, because I got the head data pack from Vanilla Tweaks, and then I'm also going to have 4 for 4 rotten flesh, because I also want to have like a few traders here that can give me emeralds for rotten flesh, so that this farm becomes extremely profitable. But I also want to have a piglin bartering farm. So yeah, I don't really know how to do that. Like, I have a design for the piglin farm, I just don't know where I am going to put it exactly. I know it's gonna be like right here, but I don't know if I'm gonna have it in the opposite, and then I'm gonna have the storage system right there, and then I'm gonna have a blank wall, or how I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I'll just have to figure that out. But I do at least want these chests to come down 3 more. And then I also want the chests to be 1 block higher than the like walking area, which is why I'm gonna have like a floor here. And I also want this to be 4 blocks wide, so that I have a bit of breathing room while existing in this place. And if you are wondering why I am using blackstone, it's because I think blackstone looks good, and it's a nether block, which is why I'm using it in another build. No other reason actually. And one thing that we absolutely need up here is a auto respawn anchor system, which is right here, extremely simple to build. This is where the respawn anchor is, but I don't have one, and the respawn anchor goes on glowstone actually. So you just fill this up with glowstone, and then when you die, the the observer detects that, sends a pulse down here into the dispenser, which fills it up again with the glowstone. And now right next to the currently non-existing respawn anchor, I have just a ender chest. Yes, I do need 2 ender chests within like reaching distance of each other. I have a crafting table for all of the gold crafting and things I'm gonna do. And then this is gonna be a chest for shulker loading system, but I have no idea how to build that, so yeah. And I've now installed the shulker input loading system thingamajig. So you just input your shulker boxes here and your items here, and then this is where the shulker boxes come out. And link how to build this in the description. It's actually extremely simple, just a comparator comparing through a block, which only sends a signal when the shulker box is full. The shulker box gets broken by this thing, and yeah, that's really it. It's extremely simple to build, and the only thing that I have to complain about is that the items get outputted right there, which is why I have a small just dropper elevator. This is dropper, right? This is a dropper elevator, yes. Just to get them up here so that I don't have to go all the way down there. And yeah, now we are going to build the I think I'm gonna have 3 cells for villagers. So yeah, I'm just gonna build those right now. So yeah, I did add the villager cells, as you can see there, but I also did some other things. I built this roof, which currently looks quite dark, and these are actually half slabs, as you can see. Can't place torches on them because they're half slabs, so that nothing can and will spawn here. And now we have the piglin bartering thing to do, and I need to find out how many resources, how many different resources that will produce, and how much space that will take, and some things like that. So I'll see when I've done that. So yeah, these are the items that you can get. There are some unstackable items: the spectral arrows, gravel, blackstone, obsidian, nether quartz, leather, nether bricks, iron nuggets, ender pearls, string, crying obsidian, which glows in my hand. It looks super amazing, but not right there apparently. Soul sand and fire chargers. And I am gonna have 6 cells, which means that this doesn't line up correctly. You can see it goes on 1 out there and 2 out on that side, which is extremely annoying. And yeah, these are 14 items. I could have 2 chests with non-stackable items. Oh my god, that fixes everything. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna figure this out off camera. I'll be right back. And I have now mapped out how the cells are going to be set out in here, and this is going to be like the input chest for all of the gold. These are the cells. As you can see, there are piglins in here, there, and you can also see that there is a bunch of redstone back here. And because there isn't, or I mean because there is, let's cut to a time lapse of me building these cells right here. And I'm back, and I have now put in the cells. No piglins, no carpets because I don't have any carpets here. No large dropper elevators, no large hopper lines. It's because, as you probably didn't know, I have a shelter box with a bunch of wood, and this is the shelter box right now. I have 14 birch logs and 6 birch planks, which is basically my entire wood reserve. So let's go gather a bunch more wood in the form of a not time lapse. And I'm back, and as you can see, I have now added all of these chests, and right back there you can see just some hoppers. And I did actually die once from skeletons because I needed to get a lot of bone blocks, meal, thingamajig, to get a bunch of wood, which I did get right here, as you can see. And yes, I'm using birch because 1, it looks quite good, and 2, I don't actually know how to switch over the farm to oak. So yeah, but yeah, let's try to get some zombie piglins in this farm. And nice, that is the last pig slapper in the system. And that sounds like a drug thing, but now that all the piglins are in the cages, let's add the collection system thingy, transporting item thingy in the nether, so I can't use water, super annoying, in the form of third-person time-lapse right here. I'm back, and as you can see here, I did end up doing a bit more. I think, I can't remember what the last thing I did, but yes, these piglins took like an hour to put in. Then I did all of this, you can see, like I said, heavily designed by Escal's one, which is linked down in the description. I put gold in that chest there. The gold gets transported in here into this dropper elevator. That's a comparator, dropper elevator, and which then this comparator checks if there are any items in that hopper, which sends a redstone signal depowering that if there are any items. The items then get dropped off onto these droppers. Just break that. Please say that. Nice. Which shoots the item into there. And you can also see that there is a golden pressure plate right there, which when the item gets removed, or when he picks it up, a new item gets dispensed, and then the items get flung into that hopper. I need to cover up these things down here with some blackstone, but I need more blackstone sadly, because I don't have any blackstone. And these guys can give me, and these guys, and these guys down there give me blackstone. Actually, they can't give me blackstone. The items get shut up chicken. The items get transported in these hoppers into this dropper elevator, which elevates them right on top of here. And then the items get flung here. They fall down there, they get flung again. They fall down here, they get flung again into here. And then they get flung here, all the way to here. I haven't linked this up. Good thing I checked. Okay, I need to link this up to something. I'm gonna do that right now, off camera. And I have now added just this extremely simple repeater clock. It just goes round, round, and round. But yeah, let's just throw in 1 stack and 48 gold into the system, and hopefully everything should work. I'm just gonna push that button now, which should, yep, that activates the first. I had to press that button because, yeah, that's how this is designed. So yeah, and we should probably see some items flow in quite soon. There are a lot of items shooting out. Okay, that is not good. That is very not good. Currently some spectral arrows, some string. Holy shit, everything is going horribly. I'm stuck. Okay, so yeah, basically everything is flowing out. Oh my god, I need to fix this now. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut here. And yeah, I'm back. And I have now fixed this, actually. Yeah, so basically the only thing I did was add this repeater clock to all of these so that they will always activate, because some items got stuck in there, because this was before activated by this dropper observer. That's an observer, which meant that when they stopped firing, when the dropper stopped firing, the items would get stuck there. And yeah, there are some more items actually in the system then. And I also added this, which aligns the item right in there so that the item doesn't fly away and get stuck right there on that single pixel that isn't the dropper. I think that's the dropper. Yeah, and then here I just added a single blue glazed terracotta so that the items wouldn't fly away. And over here I did nothing. But this thing has been running for like 3 minutes probably, and yeah, it is filling up with items. You get a lot of nice items from this, like quartz and gravel for concrete, and some blackstone, which I will be using to finish this, because this isn't finished. And I also need a shit ton of gold, because I have 10 gold nuggets and like 70 billion stacks of rotten flesh. So yeah, I need a bit of gold. I need a lot of gold. But yeah, with the piglin bartering thingamajig being finished-ish, let's jump over into the nether. We're already in the nether. I'm so used to the nether, I've spent like an eternity here. And yeah, let's find a good spot for a wither skull farm. I'm back, and as you could see in the time lapse, we built this thing. A wither skeleton farm designed by Raceworks. Link in the description. Oh shit, I hate wither skeletons. They are extremely annoying, and I want to murder them and harvest their skulls. So yeah, this farm works by... yeah, this is just a 19 by 19 spawning area, which is... was a crossroad, like you can see here. This is also a crossroad, and in these crossroads, out from the center, is a 19 by 19 spawning area, a square, which is where the wither skeletons can spawn, which is... oh shit, those guys are shooty bang banging. Which is... so yeah, this pigman is just here to attract them, because these guys love them, or the wither skeletons love these guys. They just want to give them a big hug with their swords in their faces. And yeah, this guy's not spawning. He doesn't have a name tag, but he has boots. And as we all know, boots makes people not want to leave you. So yeah, they get mad at him, or they want to hug him. I mean, this is supposed to be wither roses actually. The only thing that can survive up here are the wither skeleton skulls. Everything else dies. Before it was so that only things that could live here on the wither that were immune to the wither effect could spawn here, but that is not the case anymore. Or I think that was the case before. Anyways, but yet they run to him. They think they can walk there because we got a trapdoor right there and some walls. They can't get to him. I've tested it. I've tested it with his design, and this is his exact design. I did some things wrong before, and the Piglin died like 4 times. To get the Piglin in there, took around 2 hours probably. But yeah, they get mad at him. They get funneled down into here. Good, they are alive right there. I thought they had to fall down here, but that kills them. So it turns out they only have to fall. Fall that far. And yeah, then we're gonna have a dog here that kills them, which also creates XP or something. I don't really know why there's a dog here, why you just can't kill it yourself. I think it has something to do with spawn proofing, because as you can see, I haven't put a bunch of slabs or a bunch of buttons or a bunch of torches or lit a bunch of fires over like everywhere here. And I'm gonna do that in between episodes probably. Sometimes in the future, trademark. Maybe on a stream. Ooh, Twitch, LeQuas29 by the way. Follow me there. Here we have a live demonstration. They get mad at him, they fall down into that hole. You can see sometimes he can shoot them. Doesn't really matter. They die immediately, I mean. Doesn't really matter. Not that huge of a loss. And there we can see them, and then we're gonna have a dog here that kills them. Currently I'm just doing that by hand, and I have already gotten a wither skull. I did get one whilst building this, but I disintegrated it for humor reasons. But yeah, anyways, that is it for this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Sorry that this video is like 14 years late. Follow me on TikTok at LeQuas, follow me on Twitch at LeQuas29, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!